President Cindy, Lions and Guests. Last week I told a story that didn't go over very well.
This one's
Matter of
nice.
fact, it flopped,
It's nicer.
didn't it? So I told another story at the conference this weekend for the humorous story. It was a brief story. It was not short, but it was a brief story. And I'm proud to announce we have our #1 award, which will go on our banner. Humor story winner. That's me.
That's kind of embarrassing when you're the only contestant. And the vote to give it to you wasn't unanimous. I don't know what to tell you.
President Cindy, Bill Lions and Guests. Last night I ran into a former member of the club, Alex Nelson. He wanted me to put in a $5 for him and tell everybody hi. He misses not being up here, but he's living in Portland and evidently doing good. Another happy dollar. I also enjoyed the conference. Had a good time. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. Vice President Ken Botero.
Not yet. Queen Lion, Cindy, fellow Lions and Guests. I've got 5 happy dollars. The first one, very, very profitable and successful spring conference we had. I had the opportunity to win the 250 gold piece from 1910 Helen Keller, and also as a terrific birthday gift. The other happy dollar, I want everybody to know that picture on Facebook of Steve is our mentor and our leader at the conference. He was deep in meditation. He was not sleeping. We had a very successful conference because of his meditation and his actions. The other happy dollar is I'm very excited to see all of our students here today. I am disappointed the Daily News isn't here because we could really prove that there is some intelligence in the room today.
Thank you, Ken. Always appreciate your Facebook posts.
Okay, I have $2, one for the conference. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed the whole thing. We were the host room for the conference, which I might not do again because people there till 11:30, 12, and
That was only Steve.
it was Steve. One night, only one night. 2 nights, one night. Oh, okay. Anyway, it was really good. I enjoyed everything. We got a certificate for musical comedy. We were really funny. And my second dollar is I'm going to be a great grandmother come November. Yay! And with that, we will start our meeting. Please rise. Invocation. Walt.
Thank you so much for this beautiful day. Thank you for the students, scholars that are learning today. We bless those unfortunate enough that are not able to be with us. Bless the students in our body. Bless us in your service.
Amen. Flag salute, Mike Firth.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The song, Ken Botero.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrim start, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Very nice. You can be seated. Okay, do we have any guests? 3 tables for it. The scholarship people will be introduced later.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests. Rick Churchill, you have a guest today?
I'd like to introduce my good friend, Bill Clark, visiting from Seattle.
Welcome, Sherry. So, and then from the Kelso Lions, we have Clarice Hall. Hi, Clarice.
Hi.
Stand up. And then Anna Newton. Anna, want to stand up?
Okay, so we have a few announcements, so we need to do them quickly if we could. Marilyn? Right there. Marilyn's over there. Stand up, Marilyn. You had an announcement, right? For training, officer training?
Officers training is June 9th, and it is at, oh gosh. President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests. I wasn't planning on making an announcement. I'm really messed up. Okay, let's back up. New officers training, June 9th. There's 2 options. Ours is from 1 to 3 locally at the Women's Club building. And if you can't make that, then need to go earlier in the day from 10 to noon in Vancouver at the PUD office. You said off of Mill Plain,
Yes,
is that right?
off of Airplane.
And that is the same day, June 9th, but from 10 to 12. We have a
Actually,
nice-
it's June 16th.
No.
For the one in Vancouver, it's June 16th.
Oh, really? Okay. Either way, I don't know.
Like she said, she wasn't prepared. I thought she was going to. And those training sessions are for the executive board only. That's for treasurer, secretary, the vices, president. The vices. Installation dinner, Cindy?
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, I am taking over the installation dinner. So first question is all our new members, do you know what the installation dinner is that we're talking about? What it is we're electing our new officers. They're going through the chairs are going to be installed that night. It's a dinner. This time we're actually having a band, and it's a lot of fun if you'd like to go. That being said, your dinner choices are prime rib or fish. They're $35 each. And I need the money by Thursday because I have to call the Elks and give them the amount of food we need to order. It starts off on June 2nd with a 5 p.m. social, 6 p.m. dinner, and 7 o'clock dancing begins. So if you want to join us, please contact me and I can give you tickets and take your money.
Okay, and then Bob,
I
who's
have one more,
sitting?
sorry. And then we'll have a brief meeting over here by Dolly to go over, whoever wants to help us decorate, we've got some decorations that we can review and get ideas on what we want to do with them.
Bob had a message back there at the table. You have to look where I'm pointing.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, concession season just around the corner, and Tom and I are looking for people to either help out or maybe take over cotton candy, ice cream wagon, and kettle corn. I also pulled the health cards, and we had 25 outdated and we got 23 current ones. I'd like for people to go online and get a new health card. I've got the list here of the 23 good ones. If you want to stop by and see if your card's still good. Thank you.
And then we have up here with Dolly. Sorry for the run. It's good exercise. Get your steps in.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, real quick, Finance Committee meeting tomorrow at our office. It'll start promptly at 5:30, but starting at 5 o'clock, we'll have snacks.
And Doug? Oh,
Also, we have a sunshine report, and George, you want to go ahead and use that mic?
Yes, We need to give our prayers hot and heavy for Laura Toll. I talked to her daughter Sunday. She's having heart problems and she's also having kidney dialysis. Evidently, the kidney dialysis is going pretty good, but they're having a hard time getting her medications regulated, and she fell twice last week. But her daughter is hopeful that she'll be back on her feet here pretty soon.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, just a quick announcement. As you know, 2017 was the 100th anniversary of the Lions Club International. And in that year, our club was asked to do something for the community, something special. So we elected to update and renovate the picnic shelter down at the Lake Sacagawea. And at the convention, we were awarded a recognition from our international director visiting to our spring conference. And this is a copy of it for our club. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice job. Greg first. Greg, right in front of you. Finger.
President Cindy, Alliance guests. Bob was talking about the concession stand and whatnot. I've had the refrigeration outfit over at the building. We lost one of our freezers, the big one in the main hallway. Anybody has an old freezer they want to get rid of, we can do with a smaller one. It can be a chest type even. We can just move stuff around if it's chest type. So if you got an extra freezer, let either Bob, Tom, or I know about it, please.
And our guests have an announcement. Over here. You want to stand up, one of you? There we go.
President Cindy, the Kelso Lions Club sells berries, and we're selling them for June 16th through 6th at the Kelso Lions. And these are not frozen, these are fresh berries. And some of them are sugared and some aren't. And the 15 pounds are $39, the 14 pounds are $37, and the ones that are sugared are $55. And these berries are really good. I always get them, and my grandchildren, I've made 41 pints in one day, and my grandchildren call me a ground jam. So I have to buy these berries every single year, so my grandchildren have them. So we have, these are strawberries this time.
Okay.
So, the blackberries, no, strawberries. Strawberries.
All right.
So we have the applications for them, so just let us know if you would like some of these strawberries.
Great. You could meet with them after the meeting?
Yes, that would be good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we have a board meeting this Thursday at 7 a.m. at Bob Paul's, so just let everybody know. And I have a request. We have 500 buttons sitting in the trunk of my car for the Go Forth Festival that need to be sold, or else our group pays $1,000 cash to them. So it'd be nice if we could sell those buttons to defer the cost of the $1,000. So I need someone to be responsible for them and sell them. If Donna, you're going to? All right. I have them in my trunk. Please take them before I leave. Greg?
Is there a new member orientation tomorrow night?
No, there is not. I'm sorry, Steve will make those.
President Cindy,
Thank you,
Lions
Greg.
guests, in order to accommodate as many of the new red badge people, we've had to change the time. So the orientation will be Thursday, 6 o'clock, June the 7th. So we'll be able to have Mike and Michelle and Brian. I told you a different time, so it will be Thursday, June 7th, and we'll contact the rest of those. Oh, James. Did you get that? Orientation? Okay.
Okay, anything else from anybody? Yes. Oh, you are going to do the golf. He's right behind you.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, real quick, golf tournament's coming up July 13th. Still need teams, so we're getting some money in with sponsors. Thanks a lot. And the money that we get through the golf tournament is earmarked for the scholarships. So help these kids out, or else help them.
For the money back.
Okay, and so there's one more announcement. September 20th through the 22nd is USA-Canada Forum. It's in Columbus, Ohio. The rates go up as of June 1st. So if you're thinking about going, you can still get it at the early bird rate until the end of this month. And with all of those announcements, I am pleased to announce our new scholarship people. George will be your host in that.
Okay, George.
President Cindy, fellow Lions and guests, it's always a great day when you can hand out scholarships. And we got a bunch of very smart kids. Having reviewed some of the applications, it just kind of blows your mind. And it's, the competition is very close because some of them we reviewed a point separated one from another. And it's just total amazing. Anyway, just a little brief for the guests in regards to our Lions Club. The Pioneer Lions live by the motto, "We serve." We enjoy food, fun, and fellowship while serving. We like to make a difference. The Lions have a dynamic history, founded in 1917, and are best known for fighting blindness. It is part of our history as well as the work today. In November 2018, we will be celebrating our 95th anniversary. The Pioneer Lions was chartered in November 1923, and our charter banquet was held in December with over 100 guests in attendance. And if you think back to 1923, there was people here from Seattle, Spokane, Portland, all over. So it took them a while to get here. We perform volunteer work for many different kinds of community projects, including caring for our environment, aiding senior citizens and disabled by building wheelchair ramps, Lions Island's Christmas lights, and this year we donated books to Columbia Heights Elementary School, grades K through 3 times. We recycle eyeglasses and hearing aids. We also provide eyeglasses and hearing aids to those that can't afford them. We hold fundraising events which enable us to donate back to the community. You can find our chuck wagon at many local events, including Lake Sacagawea during Go Forth, the concerts in the park, and the annual fair. We also have a fundraising event such as Taste of Italy, which is a spaghetti feed, Spirits of Longview, and a golf tournament. Student scholarships are a major part of the Longview Pioneer Lions We Serve concept, and we are proud to assist individuals in furthering their education. Now, we give 3 different scholarships: Frank Brown Vocational Scholarship, Don Peck Memorial Scholarship, and Oscar Lemire Memorial Scholarship. Frank Brown was an active member of our Lions Club for years. He served as club president and held leadership position of district governor for the Lions Club of Southwest Washington. Frank believed in education beyond high school and was passionate about helping others improve their quality of life. He was an advocate of vocational education and wished for his trust fund scholarships to be awarded to a student choosing the appropriate school of technology. Frank was an electrician. Upon his passing, Frank's estate provided the Pioneer Alliance a means of perpetual annual scholarship to a deserving high school senior. Excuse me. Don Peck Memorial Scholarship. Don was a longtime educator and administrator of the Longview School District. He was an active member of the Pioneer Lions Club and an advocate for continuing education. Don wrote our weekly club bulletin for many years. Along with his fellow Lions, Don spent many hours working on service projects to raise funds for scholarships. It is our pleasure today to honor 2 deserving high school seniors with the Don Peck Memorial. And we have an Oscar Lemire, which is LCC. Oscar was a longtime educator at Lower Columbia College. He was an active member of the Pioneer Lions Club, serving as president, zone chairman, and an advocate for continuing education. Along with his fellow Lions, Oscar spent many hours working on service projects, raising funds for student scholarships. He loved to cook hamburgers in the chuck wagon. It's our pleasure today to honor an LCC student with Oscar Lemire Memorial. Okay, what's going to happen now? I'm going to call up the representative from Mark Morris High School, Darren Joy, and he's going to introduce the students. We will give you your packet, which includes a letter granting you the scholarship, but it's a copy. You'll get your original at your scholarship ceremony next month. Same with R.A. Long. So Darren, you want to come up? Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for, taking all the time that you do throughout the years to earn the dollars and money that you give to our students. Nowadays, you always think, is this a good investment? Am I investing in something that's worthwhile? And I can assure you right now that you guys are investing in probably 2 of the best kids we have. So I'd like to have Riley come up and Juan. And I'd like to have them kind of tell you a little bit about where they're going to school and what they want to study. They are both top-notch kids at our school, so here they are.
And introduce their families.
Oh, okay.
They will.
Oh, okay.
Let them.
Thank you for having me today. I'm Riley Whitney from Mark Morris. Brought my mom with me. She's my biggest supporter. What I plan on doing with this scholarship, which it's amazing how much it helps, because I don't know how I would pay for college without help. I will be attending Perry Tech Institute in Yakima. I will be studying instrumentation, which basically works with repairing, designing, building technology. I am so happy to be awarded the Frank Brown Vocational Scholarship. It's an honor. I believe I work hard, and there's so many other kids at Mark Morris who work hard as well. So picking me and me winning the scholarship is amazing. Thank you.
Good afternoon now. My name is Juan, and I have here my mom, Maria, and my dad, Gildardo. And it is a true honor to be receiving this scholarship because there are countless other students at Mark Morris that also could be deserving this, but I'm the one that received it. So again, thank you to the club for raising the funds, and I will be using the scholarship at the University of Washington in Seattle and studying physical therapy and possibly even minoring in education. So again, thank you and have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
You might mention the amount, George.
Each scholarship's worth $2,000. So, okay, now it's up to me because our advisor from already long, some type of confusion happened and she didn't come. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'll introduce the two students, but I'm probably going to pronounce their names wrong because I have a heck of a time with names all the time. So anyway, Laneza, is that whatever? Come up, Lene, okay, you come up, and Isaac. We'll let you go first.
It's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you for supporting us through scholarships and through just showing us an example of how to serve our community and to be there for people and to make a difference in people's lives, which is what we all strive to do. So I'm Linnea. This is my mom and my brother here, and then my grandparents. And I'm going to be going to WSU in Pullman, and and I'm going to get a degree in pediatric optometry and then go into the mission field. So this scholarship will definitely help me, so thank you.
Hello, Lions. My name is Isaac Brill. I'm going to be attending Perry Tech in January of 2019. Today I brought my mother and father, Lyndon and Carla, with me. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all the work that you've put in and for providing me with this opportunity. And you're investing into a life that obviously matters to me, but I hope would matter to a lot of other people. So thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck. Okay, this one's easy. Sheila, if you'd like to come up, please, from LCC.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do.
okay. Bethany and Case, if you guys would like to join me up here, that'd be great. Thank you, Lions Club, for all of the service in our community that you do, the outreach and the fundraising and your chuck wagon. And, you know, I don't envy any of you for being in the chuck wagon on the 4th of July because that just sounds like terror to me. But I'm glad that you all do it. And I know that all of these students here are very, very grateful for everything that you do. So the Lions Club sponsors 2 scholarships at LCC. One of them is the Frank Brown Vocational Scholarship, and our recipient this year is Bethany Jones, and I'm going to let her share a little bit about herself with you.
Thanks. So I'm horribly nervous. So I graduated from RA Long in 2006, and I went into CNA work. I've actually been a CNA for 11 years. Put in a lot of different, I went to every class I could get my hands on, like full into it. 11 years later, I'm still not making what I need to make, and I'm not able to afford the lifestyle that I want. And I looked around and I saw my godfather welding, my uncle's welding, and I thought, that's what I want. So I started going to school last year, and I'm 4.0, go to school every day, I work, everyone's been so great and so helpful, and I wouldn't be able to do it without help, so thank you.
And The next scholarship is the Oscar Lemire Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Case Longtain, and I'm going to let him share a little bit about himself.
Hey everyone. My name's Case Longtain. I've got my mother Shelley here with me today. I graduated from Mark Morris High School last year. Let's go Monarchs. Obviously I'm going to LCC this year. I'm going to get a transfer degree and I'm looking at University of Washington right now. I still got another year at LC, so I got some time to decide. And then I'm going to major in biology and get into a postgraduate school where I plan on becoming a physical therapist. I really want to help people out in this community. I have a lot of help with my church, Calvary Community Church. I'm a youth leader and I play the bass on Sundays. And I work for the Longview Parks and Rec. I work with the kiddos at the after school program. It's a blast. I love it. Love working with those kiddos. So thank you all for the Oscar Lemire Memorial Scholarship and thank you for listening.
Thank you. We would like all the scholarship recipients to please come up here for a minute after we close the meeting so we can get a picture. We'd appreciate it. So again, thank you students, thank you families, and school reps.
We're going to do that afterwards.
Yeah.
After the meeting. But thank you, that was so sweet. You tried. It's all good. Okay, senility before I forget.
President Cindy Lyons and guests, for once we have a forgetter to sign in. If you're a Lion in this club and you don't sign in, it costs you dearly. I think we're up to a quarter. Patrick, where are you?
Oh.
Okay, Al, you want to?
Nice brother you are.
Pay?
Okay, we have a minute this time, so I'm going to review some of the announcements, all of the announcements. Terry has the golf tournament going. He needs sponsors, he needs teams. That is July 13th at Mint Valley. Board meeting this Thursday, 7 a.m. at Bob Paul's Cafe. I put Cage. Thank you, Donna, for selling the buttons. Appreciate that a bunch. Marilyn has training session June 9th at the Longview Women's Club, 1 to 3, and that's for the executive board. Cindy Sessions has the installation dinner tickets and we're doing the decoration review right after the meeting by Dolly. And there's a financial meeting tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Columbia Services.
5:30.
5:30. And there'll be snacks. I have leftovers from the convention. Bob needs those who will be working to get a health card and volunteer maybe to support one of the wagons. There's cotton candy, ice cream, and kettle corn. So if any of you are interested in doing that, and we take youth to help us too. So if you're looking for volunteer hours, we're the club to do that. We have lots of different kinds of activities you could join into. And the early bird, Kelso early bird people have strawberries. They think maybe raspberries. I don't know. Kelso. What'd I say? Kelso. We got Kelso. Oh, okay. We got 3 awards at the convention. That was really awesome. So that was really a lot of fun. We need a freezer for the shop. And the orientation has been changed to Thursday, June 7th at the shop. At what time?
6.
6 o'clock. Okay, we ran through those. Good job. everybody. Now we have tickets. Oh, Tom. So a work party this Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning, to clean up the other side. Great. So 8 o'clock Friday at the shop. All right, thank you. So we have the blue ticket. So the blue ticket is a deck of cards, and if somebody pulls the joker, they win the pot. And the pot is how much now? $771. So the number is 3788593. Ah, Greg Firth has it. Okay, Tom, bring your deck of cards. And while he's walking up there, red ticket. And the red ticket is 6841404. And that's usually a free lunch, but they donate it to an organization. Hal?
Actually, it's my brother, so I guess I need to call him and find out where. LCIF.
Okay, LCIF. Oh, did not get the joker. So the pot is still in effect. And then we have Relay, is it Relay for Life today? They have baked goods. Oh, good for you, honey. All right. Yeah, definitely right. It seems that way sometimes. Okay. With the recipients of the scholarships, please come up here afterwards. Yeah, bring that with you. And we'll have your picture taken. And everybody else, thank you for coming. We'll see you next time.